We didn't see this one. Let's go over the integral of the natural logarithm of x. So basically, natural logarithm is the logarithm with base e. And if I want to take the integral of this, well, what I have to do is, there's more ways to approach it, but probably the most explicit and easy way is to use integration by parts. So, namely, I can say that this integral can be seen as ln of x times another function. That's usually the argument of integration by parts, times 1, namely dx. And then what integration by parts involves is I view these two functions inside an argument, they're in product together, and I view one as a derivative and the other as a normal function. And so I will view this one as a normal function and this one as a derivative. So to denote one function is normal, I will call that u, and the second is derivative, I will say it's derivative of some function v. And I'm not going into the proof of integration by parts here, but the main point here is to show that indeed the way to integrate ln x is via integration by parts. So the point here is that I have u and v prime as the two functions seen inside it, just rewrote the same thing here, and now integration by parts involves this following scheme. It's as follows: if one has u and v prime, one can rewrite it as u times v minus the integral of inverted fashion of these two. So u prime times normal v. This was u prime, this was v, it would be the other way around. So integration by parts, once I've got it into the integration by parts form, which was basically a matter of making it explicitly shown that there is function 1 multiplying the ln x. Then I said this is u, this is v prime, 1 is v prime, u is ln x. And the universal scheme for integration by parts is when one has u and v prime inside this integral, one can rewrite it as uv minus integral of u prime times v. And this will be again in respect to the variable that had been used. So u times v, well, I'll have to integrate on the way here. So u does not change, it's just following this scheme. Basically, this is u times v and u prime times v. So u times v will be ln x, and v will be integral of 1, which is x. And then minus integral of u prime, that's 1 over x, times integral of this, integral of the v again, which is x, dx. And this is nice. What this brought is basically 1 inside the argument. And so what we have now is ln of x times x minus integral of 1. Integral of 1 is x. So minus x. And then add the constant to this integral. So this is basically the result.